Well, blessed day, beautiful people. This is my third video. Actually doing it just very shortly after the first two, as I'm all set up, so it might as well save me resetting it all on another day. So I think I can handle this one without any notes or scripting or anything. I think I can do this. So where was we? So we were at the campsite and I'd done the chirpy chirp shit going on, and then I'd moved to the new section of the campsite where I'd got my own little enclosed world. It was a little bit of paradise but in miniature. So I'm all set up with a couple of tents and my dog, and barricaded out the geese that kept invading on a regular basis. And yeah, got my own little world going, very, very nice. The weather was beautifully sunny while they were trying to lock the entire bloody planet down. So so the next weird shit to go on. So when I set off to the campsite, I took a couple of books with me. One was this holographic universe. I think David Icke that talks about that one a bit. And the other one was this Jane Roberts Seth book. That one there. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that one as well. So I just grabbed those two books to take with me to read, as you do, because the books. Right. So I'm laying there again in the sun one day, and this book's a bit painful to read, and well, actually the other one's a bit painful to read as well. They're not easy reading. So I was swapping from doing a couple of chapters of one and thought, oh, this is a bit hard going, and going over to the other one. And after a while it became obvious that the holographic universe is like the quantum physics, was basically the quantum physics version of the nature of personal reality, which is a spiritual, more of a spiritual kind of book, where Jane Roberts is channeling an entity called Seth, who kind of represents an entire previous species on Earth gathered into one that have all ascended together and buggered off across the universe. But she channels Seth, who's the voice of this group. So anyway, that's so one was like the spiritual version of the other one, which is the more quantum physics version. So basically they were both saying the same thing, but one was, like that. So I'm reading both of those, and laying there in the sun between pages, looking up, and so the ear's still buzzing away as it does, and so that's when I noticed the bloody eye floaters, which I didn't find out till quite some time afterwards. It was a thing, because I didn't look on the internet in case my eyes were being eaten away by minuscule bugs or something, so I didn't actually look it up. But I did after a while, and there's all kinds of stuff it says that is definitely not true. So anyway, look up eye floaters and you'll see. I did my attempt at doing a picture of them, and they look something like that. So when you look up at a blue sky, you'll see things like that, and they'll kind of drift away like that, and then when you look forward again, they'll go back to where they were, and then they'll start to drift away again. So yeah, them bloody things turned up, and so this isn't the biggest story ever, but then the next day after that, I got these two massive skin tags that were very, very unpleasant. But then after the day that the floaters appeared to me, the next day I woke up and these 2 skin tags had just completely vanished. There was no scar, there was no scab, nothing. It was like they'd never been there, and they just vanished. So that's my miracle healing experience. I hope that wasn't too anticlimactic for you. So then, yeah, looking into the eye floaters, they were saying it was stuff like debris and blood and stuff like that. It's definitely not debris and blood. And so I had my eyes laser blasted 21 years ago, and I know what it's like when you've got the little brown ghosts floating past and stuff. That's the blood debris and stuff. That's what that is. The eye floaters are not that. So the pictures on the internet are also nowhere near as extreme as what I have, because that's pretty nuts what I have. And they're all flat, so they don't go off into the distance. They're all flat, as if they're between 2 glass slides and you're looking at them under a microscope. It's more like that. And it seems that there are layers as well. So there's one layer like that, and then there's another layer like that, and then the third layer is a bit like, if you've seen wood chip wallpaper, right? So imagine if wood chip wallpaper was see-through. It's a bit like that. So this third layer is, so you've got one of them, another one of them, and then this layer that looks like clear wood chip wallpaper. But then there's a fourth layer where all these little dots and these stringy ones are all in a straight line, and it looks a bit like that the code from the Matrix film. So they're just all in lines going down, whereas these ones float off a bit like that. The wood chip wallpaper one is just a little bit, just like kind of goes like that. It doesn't move very much, but it doesn't piss off like those ones do. And this fourth layer of the ones in the straight line just go down like the code in the Matrix. So what the hell's that then? I don't know, but it's always there in the background. For those who can also see them, because I've met other people who have the eye floaters and they've just looked at the internet and go, oh, it's some debris or something, and carried on. They've not bothered looking into it too deep. But I did get a little red light healing torch thing, and while I was using that on myself, kind of the entire room lit up red. So normally you can see the floaters when you're like staring at a white wall sometimes, but if you're looking up at a blue sky you will see them floating about. But on the occasion with the red light in my bedroom, with the red light, you see the bloody things right in front of you, like floating about in the red light. So I might get around to looking into that more, but that's just another weird thing. So look, I managed to wing this without any notes or script or anything. It's only my third video, getting quite good. And I didn't. Have I made a twat of myself? I don't know if I'm making a twat of myself or not. So yeah, still not trying to bloody flog you anything. But if you'd like to support me and Tess Pup, where's Tess Pup? Can you see her? There she is. She's all asleep, is my Tess Pup. Right, yeah, if you want to support me and my Tess Pup, there's like somewhere in my bio or maybe in the description, there's lots of crypto addresses. Just send us a couple of quid, it all adds up, doesn't it? Gets her some food and that, or just don't, and just give me some abuse in the comments or something if you want, whatever. Right, okay, yeah, I think that'll do for this time. Video for not tonight because I'm giving in and I don't know what it'll be about yet. So yeah, alright, ta-da for now then. Ta-da for now, what kind of a fucking outro is that? Okay.